So you're saying women have shifted in terms of their approach to these things, and okay, let's take dress as an example, how they're actually dressing for meetings now if they're showing up. Because I've got a few clients in Queensland, and whilst they're still wanting to dress fairly professionally, there is this element of wanting to be comfortable and dressing down, and how do I bring this down to this level
Mm.
because it's a different type of meeting. But then I have other women that say, oh my goodness, it's just gone to the extreme, and they're showing up as though they're going out to a barbecue on the weekend. So it's just, I think there's a lot of confusion out there. What are you seeing?
Well, I moved to Queensland in 22, so
Mm,
we're just coming up to 2 years. I still am confused about dress.
mm,
And, for me, I also try to get the sense of my client. So I've got, different clients, different dress codes, different standards.
mm.
But at the end of the day, I want to be me, that's probably more important. Um, so I think definitely there's some things that have changed and might never change back. Shoes, for example.
Mm.
Not a lot of people wear high heel shoes anymore. I think that level of comfort has been created, and I don't know that that's going to turn around.
Mm.
My clients that I'm seeing, whether it's Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, or online, I think in the main have bounced forward to a level of, you might have jackets, but it might be a more casual dress
Mhm.
that's under there. So I think that there is more flexibility in all parts of how we're leading and showing up. That includes what we're wearing. But I don't know that we've landed. There's still a lot of confusion.
There is still a lot of confusion. I agree with you. And it's just interesting sitting back and watching it, and seeing how women are doing it now. Some are still trying to do it the way it was before, and others are trying to, sort of morph into something that's a little bit different and are struggling with that. Um, and then you have, others who are going through complete career transitions because they've just decided that they didn't want to do what they did anymore, and they're trying to find something new, and that's a whole new space that they're going into. So,
Mm. There's a
um,
lot of that, and because I travel a lot,
mm,
you've got to be prepared for. You've got to really think about what are all the forums I'm going to be in. Am I speaking on stage versus coaching one-on-one versus working with executive teams? And all of that requires different levels of energy, thinking about how I prepare, thinking about what I wear. But everyone should be doing that, no matter what that's just me running my own business. But if you're in the corporate world, you should be thinking about, am I traveling? What do I need? What sort of clothes do I need to travel? What meetings am I going to be in? Like all of that preparation.
oh, look, absolutely, it's so important. It's part of the work I do actually in with my clients when they send me their agendas, so I have the opportunity to be able to coordinate their outfits before they go. I had one client just recently, she was going to London and Brussels and back inside of a week, you know
Mm.
high level meeting. So what do I wear? And it's going to be cold, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And then she ended up being stranded in Singapore for a day with delays because the flight was late leaving Melbourne. And so
And then it was hot.
then it was just so it's just managing all of those uncertainties in business, but being prepared. And I think if you've got all the right tools in place, whether it be for your content, um, your substance that you want to deliver, what you're wearing, your accessories, your luggage, and everything else that you need to be able to help you deliver what you want to deliver, then that's puts you on at least at the front foot. I think
Mm,
to do that. And
absolutely.